So what kind of a story are you telling us today?
A Pliny the Elder story.
A Pliny the Elder story.
So Pliny the Elder. I'm Dorian Du. And I'm here to talk about Pliny the Elder. He's here to ask me about Pliny the Elder. What are you here to ask me about?
I'm here to ask you about what story you're telling?
It's Pliny the Elder.
Pliny the Elder. I've heard the name before. And where was he in the world?
He was in ancient Rome.
Oh, it's going to make the costume so easy.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you just stand inside the yellow box and then in front of the green screen, and we're going to pipe the audio from the speakers and you just say the line to the camera.
Okay, is this gonna show up with the green screen?
It'll probably be fine. I don't think it's a big deal.
Pliny the Elder was like kind of a big deal in ancient Rome. He was like a statesman. He was a writer. He was like an orator. He was like a Roman celebrity. He did all this shit that I know nothing about. The only thing I know about Pliny the Elder is how he died, because it was fucking hilarious. It was towards the end of his life, because he was gonna die that day. The year is like 79 AD. Pliny the Elder is at like one of his many villas with his son, Pliny. And they're just hanging out, and someone told him to like, hey, look over there, look at that shit. And he looked, and it's like massive mushroom cloud, just like an apocalypse unfolding in front of him. And he looks at it and he's like, that thing looks so fucking dope. I gotta check that thing out. Like, we gotta go there, man. Like, get my boats. Oh, I forgot to mention, Pliny the Elder, he's the admiral of the entire Roman Navy.
Whoa.
I mean, it sounds impressive, but the Roman Navy is garbage, and was garbage for all of Roman history. Like, the empire existed in spite of its navy, because like Roman ships, they would just like get lost. They would just like, there'd be a storm and they would sink. There'd be no storm and they would sink. Rome was so bad at sailing. But he was a Roman admiral. He had all the ships. He could snap his finger and summon ships. You can add the snap in post.
Or you could snap now. Very, very well done.
Thank you.
Big mushroom cloud.
Big mushroom cloud, yes. There's a big mushroom cloud. He sees it and he's like, I gotta go there. That looks like a good fucking time. And he turns to his son, Pliny. Pliny's son is Pliny.
Pliny the Younger.
Pliny the younger Pliny. Pliny the Younger. He turns to Pliny the Younger and says, we should go check that out. You wanna come with me? And Pliny the Younger's like, I can't, Dad. You gave me so much fucking homework. I gotta work on my homework. That's the reason why Pliny the Younger did not go, is because he had too much homework from Pliny the Elder. And Pliny the Elder's like, well, okay. So like they get the ships ready, and then this woman shows up and says, Pliny, it's a disaster. You have to go. You have to go and save the people at the foot of Mount Vesuvius, because it's blowing up. We can see it's blowing up. And Pliny the Elder's like, Mount Vesuvius? I was going there anyway. Yeah, bring me more ships. So I get him more ships, and he gets his little flotilla or whatever. And he sails towards Vesuvius. He sails towards Pompeii. And he's going there to save a guy named Pomponius. Now it's a rescue mission. And as they get closer, they're sailing along the island where Mount Vesuvius is. It's a total hellscape.
This is crazy. This is happening over the course of weeks, it must be.
This is like a day.
This is a day. They got those ships fast.
And like, they know they're bad at sailing because they're Roman. And the pilot, who's like guiding this little flotilla thing, is like, Pomponius, is this a good idea? Not Pomponius. Pliny, is this a good idea? Should we be sailing into the apocalypse? Because I'm a bad sailor. I'm a bad sailor, man. You're the admiral of a bad navy.
I'm a bad sailor. Now you tell me.
No, every moment knows that they're just like, they go to sea to die. And then Pliny says, fortune favors the bold, sail into the stones. Which is both like totally badass and the dumbest shit. Like, you're like, do you want to die, dude? Like, you're literally sailing into hell and you know you're bad at sailing. This is not a good idea. Like, so brave and so stupid. Like, who gave this man power? He should not have power, but he does. So they keep sailing and then they arrive where they're going, to this little settlement. They like march up to the villa where Pomponius lives, and Pomponius is freaking the fuck out. And Pliny the Elder is absolutely not. He is totally chill. He's like, Pomponius, everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. I noticed the wind, Pomponius, is blowing towards us. And for that reason, we cannot leave. We have to stay at your house, Pomponius. But we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time. Let's have dinner. I really feel like Pliny the Elder was sufficiently lacking in fucks that he was just like, whatever. But he sits down, has a great meal. Wind continues to blow after dinner. Pliny the Elder is like, well, we still can't leave. Wind's against us and we're fucking crap at sailing. Like, so many nations could have sailed out of this, but not Rome. Rome is just bad at this. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna take a good nap. So he goes into like the guest bed chamber to sleep, and no one else can sleep. Everyone else is freaking out, and they just sit around and wait while he sleeps. And they know that he's sleeping because his snoring is so loud that they can hear it over the erupting of Mount Vesuvius.
What does that sound like?
That's not a quote. So he sleeps. And other people don't sleep because they feel like they should be alert and they're a little bit nervous for some reason. Because before it was like raining fire and also stones. And then after a while it was raining stones that are on fire. And they were like, let's talk. We should let Pliny know that he probably shouldn't be sleeping. So they wake up Pliny the Elder and they tell him like, this shit is so fucked. Like, flaming rocks from the sky, not cool, not chill, not into this at all. Can we go, please? And Pliny's like, maybe we should go to the beach. The wind's still not good, but like, let's just go to the beach. Let's just not be here. And like, there's all these flaming stones falling from the sky. And Pliny's like, I have a solution. Brilliant idea. I've got all these pillows I was sleeping with. What we're gonna do is we're each gonna take a pillow, we're gonna strap it to our head, and that's gonna protect us from the volcano. And this is like a Roman villa. There's like a lot of shit here. Like, there's definitely like better shit to protect yourself from like flaming stones than fucking pillows.
Classic Roman pillow helmet.
But yeah, I mean, he's Roman military. He should have a helmet. But pillows is what they go with. And like, so they literally do this. It's so fucking dumb. They take pillows, they strap them to their heads with handkerchiefs, like the incredible Roman warriors that they're supposed to fucking be. And they run for the beach.
Glorious imagery of just like sprinting with pillow helmets.
It turns out you should not make Pliny run, because like the whole time he's been chill as a fucking cucumber. But as he's running, you can see something's going on. Bad look on his face, and he starts to collapse. He like grabs his chest, and like they're trying to carry him, but there's also fireballs falling from the sky, and they like get scattered away from him. They can't get to him. He's like isolated and he's like on the ground and they like call out to him. And he gets up, he turns to look at them and then dead of a heart attack right there on the beach. Yeah, he's done. Everyone else is fine. But Pliny fucking dies right in front of them and they fucking leave him there because like bad vibes, and they like get in their ships and they sail away. But they come back. 3 days later, they come back to look for Pliny the Elder and they find him. And he's totally fine, totally spared by all the like volcanic.
Alive fine or dead fine?
Dead fine. Like he's like, you know, he's very dead, but otherwise okay. Like, you know, he looks like CPR would do it, but you know, it's 3 days too late. It's amazing because he survived Vesuvius twice. Like he ran in there, he ran into like one of the greatest natural disasters of the ancient world, had dinner, took a nap, and then left. And then like died unrelatedly. And then like as Vesuvius was like freaking the fuck out and turning like Pompeii into the like dehydrated ash pile that it is today, like he was just fine. Like it just missed him. Just like crazy to me.
So what have we learned today? So did Pliny live a good life?
I mean, he was very accomplished. He did many things in his life. He wrote many things. He said many things. He said a lot of stupid shit, but it was mostly stupid shit in retrospect. It was like important. Like, you know, Pliny walked so we could run because Pliny could not run because as soon as he tried to run, he died.
Oh, to Pliny.
To Pliny.